Welcome. It's your girl, Takinah. I'm Takinah, and I'm going to talk about it. More of a rant. It's a rant. First of all, I was out driving last night, and the weather was great, but then it started raining, and we have snow. So snow and rain and temperatures dropping to freezing and below just don't mix. So needless to say, I was driving sideways down a hill, no control. So I decided that was enough for me and I was going home. Today is raining again, and it's 27 degrees, so it's well below freezing, but it's raining. Traffic is starting to pick up. I've had zero sleep, up editing videos, making videos, thinking, and I don't know why every time I get in my car it's a little blurry. I apologize. But I'm having a moment and it's bothering me. So my moment is, I am someone that if in a relationship with a boyfriend or girlfriend, they have certain rules, or I won't say rules, but there's just certain expectations of, I'm sorry guys, I do not have an energy drink. And actually don't want to drink one because when I leave the doctor's, I want to go home and I plan on going to sleep. So excuse the yawning. But I feel like in a relationship, there's certain expectations based on the title that you hold. So if you're a boyfriend, there's certain expectations. If you are a fiance, there's certain expectations. If you are a husband, there's certain expectations. If you're a pastor, there's certain expectations. If you are the marriage ministry counselor, there's certain expectations. If you are, oh my goodness, I'm trying to hold these yawns in, but they're just coming back to back like contractions. If you are a best friend, there's certain expectations. If you are a sister or a daughter, there's certain expectations that come with that title. And I feel like I hold people to their title. Not everyone per se based on their title, but certain people that are closer to me, I hold to their title. And when they don't live up to the expectations of their title, I throw in the towel. I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing. It's probably a bad thing in a sense. But again, it depends on the person and their title. And I feel like if someone can't live up to their title, I'd rather remove them from their responsibilities or expectations, however you want to word it. I feel like that's easier than looking at someone who's not willing to live up to their expectation or their title. So I'm going to just let you not worry about failing and just not live up to that title. You don't have to have that title. Now, that again is not, it's not like, hey, you are my best friend, so you're not living up to your best friend title, so I'm cutting you loose. No, that's not what I mean. It's a little more deeper than that. But I feel like a lot of people, not just myself, but a lot of people have these unspoken expectations, and then people are not aware of their expectation or their role or responsibility, so they get cut loose without knowing why. Me, myself, am very vocal, so I speak on certain things. But because I have spoke on certain things, I feel like because you know, you have a choice. And if I'm giving you the option to not live up to that, if I'm giving you the get out of jail free card, then you should take it. Because if you continue knowing what the expectations are, then it's almost like giving someone the middle finger. That's what I feel like. I feel like if you've seen someone drowning and you're the lifeguard, they're holding their hand up, they need help, but you choose to sit on your post and watch them drown, then you should be fired. And I feel like, whoa, sliding. Okay. I am going 5 miles per hour and I'm sliding. Definitely don't want to be out here. But I have no choice. I have a doctor's appointment for my hand. Okay. Where was I? Firing the lifeguard. So, maybe this person can still work on the beach, but just not as a lifeguard. Maybe they can be I don't know, there's not many positions at the beach. Maybe you could work the window, what is that window? Like the snack window. There's a word for it, and I'm half asleep and really half asleep and alert because there's ice on the ground, skating rink, but at the same time I'm tired, so it's not a good combination. So they could work there, They can still work at the beach, just not as a lifeguard, because as a lifeguard, you're watching people drown and not saving them. Like, for example, my pastors are... Okay, what are you going to do? My pastors allow people to do various work in various ministries within the church, and it's kind of like a trial period. So if you like that particular ministry, then it's yours to keep. And if you don't, or if it's not working out for you, it's just not fitting you well, then we'll find something else for you to do. We're not getting rid of you. We're not kicking you out the church. We'll just find something that's more suitable, that you like, that works for you. And that's how I feel like titles are. Like, you're still, let's say, you're still working here. You're just not going to be a lifeguard. So, yeah. I'm just frustrated because there's certain people that I see that are frustrating themselves because they're allowing labels or expectations. Yeah, no, that's not even... It's almost like, for one situation, there's not even yeah, I don't know. I'm lost in my thoughts. I'm lost in my thoughts. I'm just having an off day. Like, normally I can be very motivating, and I still can be. I'm just having an off day where I can motivate you and tell you, hey, it's another day that you woke up and you're breathing and you're alive, and yeah, all of that great stuff. But for me, deep down inside, I'm just having an off day. Just me. So I feel like at one moment, like, my husband used to be like, I don't always want to be happy. I want to have a bad day and enjoy having a bad day. Like, he wanted to just be upset. He wanted to have his moments. And I'm like, okay, sometimes you need that moment because you have to kind of like get everything out. You got to get it out and start fresh and start anew. Clear-headed. Get it. Totally get it. I wouldn't say that I'm having that kind of a day, but I'm definitely having an off day. No big hoops. No hoops. Still got the earrings, just no hoops. No hoops today. But, yeah, I don't know. And my phone, like, the autofocus is bugging me. Ooh, I made it to my doctor's with 15 minutes to spare. And I made it here safe. See, that's a good, positive thing, right? I feel like sometimes, like, here is one of my dilemmas. My personal dilemma. I feel like I'm a one-man show. Like, I have all these titles that I carry, all these hats that I wear, and they come with a lot of responsibility. And I'm having one of those days where I just wish I didn't have to do so much. Like, you know, I'm managing my son's YouTube, and, you know, he has a lot going on himself, which I think he has to work today. I'm almost positive he has to work today. Do I need to bring this? I think I do. He has a lot going on, so I have to keep track of all that. And, you know, I am very involved with my church, so there's, you know, those tasks that I have, which are priority for me 9 times out of 10. And then just home life has a lot of responsibilities, which whose doesn't, right? Everyone's does. But I feel like, ooh, there's a spot over there. I feel like it's a lot. And then feeling like I'm a one-man show or one-woman show. When things go awry, I'm the one that has to fix it. And I don't want to discredit the other half, but it's just one of those things that, you know, you know, I feel like an octopus, and I've got all these. Ooh, it is dark over here. I wonder if I can get my. That didn't work, no, did it? Ugh. Alright. That didn't work. That's not what I want. Okay. Try and get some light on so you guys can see. Oh no. What button did I just push? I don't know. Okay. Not really helping, is it? Ooh, there we go. We have lights. I should do this more often. I have a lot of things that I have to do. And it's, you know, those octopus legs sometimes feels like they're cut off. That's kind of what I feel like today. I feel like if I have 8 arms and legs, that they're just cut off at the moment. And it's not the best feeling. It's actually really stressful. And if I wasn't on my way to my doctor's in 10 minutes, I would probably sit in my office and cry. Because it's really easy to do so much for others. And it's really easy to motivate others. It's really easy to give encouraging words. But it's really hard when you can't take those same words to apply them to your own life. And what makes it even harder is because you have so many titles, there's so much expectation for you to live up to based on the title. You feel stuck sometimes. because certain titles other people are watching. And they're watching that title, but in reality, it's almost like the title is non-existent at times. So what they think they're watching and what they think they see, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, really isn't there. So it's hard to carry that title. It's a heavy load sometimes because my voice is winding out. It's coming and going, and it's going. Yeah. There's a few titles that in the last year, for me, have been very hard to carry or to hold or to wear. And sometimes those titles get even heavier when they're tied to other people. And there's a few titles that I carry that are tied to one other person or two other people or three other people or a group of people. So it's just a lot. And sometimes you feel like, because there's this big expectation or this big responsibility to carry that title, you just have to. When it hurts, you still got to carry it. Like being a mother. Definitely not easy. Not easy. Hasn't been easy for me. And I'm like, it's kind of one of those things like, why? This isn't fair. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this treatment. I don't deserve these words. I don't deserve it. But it's the hand I've been dealt. So I just deal. And even though people tell you, oh, it'll get better, it'll get better, it'll get better. You're constantly waiting for it to get better. Like marriage. People say, oh, it's this, it's that. Or if it's hard, it'll get better. Yeah, I don't know. People assume either the good or they assume the bad. But it's an assumption nonetheless. So usually they're wrong. And because they're assuming one way or the other, puts that much more pressure, can't talk, that much more pressure one way or the other. And I'm one not to care. I don't care. I don't care, thanks. But it almost feels like when the dominoes are all lined up, they just start falling over one by one by one by one. But I have a doctor's appointment. I'm losing my voice again. So I'm going to end this video and go home and just not do anything for a while. And hopefully that's a good thing. So I am talking about Takinah. I just talked about it, my little long rant. And yeah, I'm out.